What is up, EmPower Pack? I'm Emily.
I'm Talon, and this is Zimba.
He's our mascot. You'll see him around. We make brand new workouts every single week. Follow along. We do body weight, strength, cardio, equipment-based, whatever. So make sure you are subscribed, you like our videos, follow along, and sweat with us. So today's workout, we have 10 exercises for you. It's going to be a mix of cardio and strength, completely body weight. 10 exercises. We're going to do 60 seconds of work, and then we'll take a 25-second rest in between each exercise, in which Talon and I will show you the upcoming exercise. Once we finish all 10 exercises, we're going to go back through for a second round. All right, we're going to lead you through a warm-up.
All right, you know what time it is. Time to warm up these bodies, get them loose, ready to work. We're going to start things off with some gate openers. Get a little shuffle in there. Open the hip, close the hip. Couple shuffles in between. We're just going to go about 10 to 15 seconds on each of these warm-ups. Last one. And from here, we're going to go right into a leg swing. Stay tall. Try to keep the leg long. And kick it up, kick it back. Couple more on this side. 2, 1, and switch. Feel that hamstring lengthen at the top. If you lose your balance, kind of reset. 3, 2, 1. Take it to the back of your mat. We're going to step forward into a lunge and then a side bend reach. Sink into it in that front leg. Reach in. Oh, hello. Feel the lats, the obliques lengthen.
We look like synchronized swimmers.
It's perfect. One more on each side. Yes. Last one. All right, from the back of our mat, we're going to inchworm it down. Nice and long, relax the head. Try to lengthen the hamstrings. High plank position. Take your right leg, reach it up to your right hand. And we're going to open it up. We're going to take our right hand to the sky, ceiling. Pressing the front leg into the back heel. Drop the shoulder down. And switch. Left leg, left hand. Open it up from that front knee. Pedal a little bit. Breathe. And good. From here, we're going to go right into a hamstring stretch. I'm going to walk it up. Touch the toes. Hang the neck nice and low. Try to extend the knees. Reach a little bit further as you breathe into it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. We're going to go into a couple air squats. Shoulders back. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to finish with some jumping jacks. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Muscles are loose. Blood is circulating through the system. We got strength and cardio today. Let's get ready, EmPower Pack in 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Okay, it is go time.
Number 1 of 10. We're going to take it down into a squat. We're going to hold the squat. We're going to hold the squat. From the squat position, we're going to take an alternating back lunge. You're going to stay low the whole time. Here we go, EmPower Pack. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Everybody drop it nice and low. Again, if you are new to our channel and you've never seen our workouts before, I will be showing you the modification. So modifications being kind of the ones that are gonna keep you from jumping too much, a little bit easier on the joints. Talon's gonna be showing you the more advanced option with all of the jumps and more strength-based movements. Okay, so we have 45 seconds left. Again, we're going 1 minute of work, and then we have 25 seconds. During that 25 seconds, Talon and I will show you what the next exercise is. Long work periods today, so make sure you're finding a nice tempo you're able to maintain. Stay nice and low here. Shoulders are pulled back, bellies are pulled in. all the way down in that squat as you take that back lunge. Legs are gonna start to feel pretty warm.
Oh,
18
yes.
seconds to go. Simba's coming to say hi.
What do you think, Zim?
Try not to stand up, keep it low, keep those knees completely bent if we can. 6, 5, 4, get ready to look at our next exercise for you in 2 and 1.
Woo! Stand tall, shake out the legs. We got some crab walk with some tricep dips coming right up. Bring it up to the edge of your mat. You got your shoulders right above your wrists, hips low to the ground. We're gonna walk it a couple steps, and then at the end or edge of the mat, we're gonna get a few, let's make it 2 tricep dips.
In 3, 2, and 1.
All right, 1 minute on the clock. Nice long arms, keep the hips low as we pedal opposite arm and leg forward and back, like we would in that bear crawl position. And then on the tricep dip, pull the shoulders back, elbows tight to the side. You're getting this side view here, the profile view of what it should look like. Your range of motion in that dip is very small, but it's highly effective.
Yep.
It doesn't take much. Your triceps will be burning. We're 30 seconds in. They're probably burning now. Hips low. I'm gonna start working with you.
Zimba, why aren't you doing anything?
And dip it out. Take those hips all the way to the ground.
Woo.
15 seconds. Almost there. Brace that core at all times here. It doesn't matter whether you think we're working our abs or not. They're working. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Next one, we're gonna be on our backs. So you're already down there. So we're gonna come back down to the ground. From there, we're gonna take it into our sprinter sit-up. So lay down onto your back. We're gonna plant the heels on the ground. Big inhale, reach back behind you. Exhale, come up into a full sit-up. Opposite elbow going to opposite knee. The other foot can stay resting on the ground. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So again, inhale back, exhale, all the way up into that full sit-up. Talon is showing you the more advanced option. He's even hovering his heels off the ground. That is gonna put a lot of demand on your core. I'm showing you with the heels resting on the ground. We're gonna inhale back, exhale, all the way up, opposite elbow, opposite knee. You're getting that little twist in the belly as you come up. Make sure you are breathing. Again, big exhale at the top. We're trying to really pull the belly button in towards the spine. Get that big crunch. 30 seconds, halfway. Again, if you want that tougher option, try to hover your heels off the ground into that full V-sit. You'll probably lose it at some point. It is all good. Let's go 10 seconds. From here, get ready to bring it up to standing. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's bring
Roll it up onto our feet. We got some RDLs, Romanian deadlift. We're gonna do it from one leg right into that hip hinge. Hip bones are square, facing down. Send one leg back. Get that knee drive at the top as you take the opposite elbow to the knee. We have 10 seconds. We're gonna pick one leg and do it for the entire minute. We'll switch that next round. In 3, 2, 1. Again, you get a nice, beautiful side view here to see how her spine looks as she hinges. Nice and neutral all the way down. Pulling the shoulders back, slight bend in that working leg, driving the foot into the ground. The leg that goes back, try to keep it heel to sky without rotating that hip open. Pretend your hip bones are some tail lights. You want them facing already forward the entire time. We're over halfway there.
I'm showing you the option here, so I'm tapping my toe down to the ground before I lift up into that knee drive. Talon's showing you that harder option where that back foot doesn't touch the ground at all. You want it to be trying to hover from the ground as long as you can. 1 minute's gonna start to feel pretty tough there, but best you can. And then once you start to lose it, you can tap the toe to the ground.
5 seconds, couple more reps.
All right, so we're gonna bring it down to the ground. We have 1 push-up and then 4 toe reaches. Talon's gonna show you the hard one. I'm gonna show you a little bit more modified, easier on the balance. So we're gonna go 1 push-up or on the knees, totally fine. From there, we're gonna bring that knee through the body. We're we're gonna tap the toe, opposite toe with opposite hand. We're gonna go in 4 seconds. Again, push-ups can be done from the knees in 2 and 1. So push up, down, exhale on the way up. If you're taking the modified version, we're gonna keep the feet on the ground, press into a down dog, and reach back opposite hand to opposite toe or knee. Harder option, again, you stay in that plank, lift that foot off the ground, and bring that toe to the hand instead. With those push-ups, shoulders away from the ears, make sure those elbows are back. We're using the chest here. A lot of times, you're gonna find that the shoulders, some other parts of the body are gonna wanna help out with your push-ups, but just remember, the chest is the main mover there. So the chest is doing all the work for you. 20 seconds, make sure you're breathing on those push-ups. We're squeezing the glutes, pulling the belly up. Good work, everybody. 13 seconds. Woo! Shoulders are burning.
You're working hard there, Zimba.
4, 3, 2, 1, and pop it up.
Yes, we're on our feet. We're gonna go into 10 overhead shuffles with 2 star jumps. We're all stars today and every day. The modification here is gonna be 2 jumping jacks instead of those star jumps.
We have 7 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. Here we go.
2, 1. Arms long, biceps by the ears. Core is engaged on the balls of our feet. Shuffle, and then just let it out, extending those limbs outward, upward, and onward. Make sure we keep our breath intact. Don't hold your breath at all today while we're training. And when you land in that star, try to land soft on the knees so it's not high impact. Woo! We're halfway there. Woo! You can even take it into that squat if you want to add a little bit more sauce to it.
We love sauce.
Any knee pain, any joint pain, take it into a jumping jack or a step jack. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, we're bringing it right back down to the mat.
Okay, so Talon's gonna take it down. He's gonna go down to his forearms. From here, we're gonna make a nice 90-degree angle with the elbow. We're gonna open up, pull the shoulder blades together, rotating open. You're gonna alternate. Option, take one knee down to the ground, opposite foot extends. The hand on the side of that foot that's extended comes onto the head. We're gonna rotate from here in 3, 2, and 1. Either way, inhale, and then exhale on that open. Those of you taking the modification with me, with that foot extended, still make sure that belly is pulled up just like you would be in a regular plank. We're gonna stay on this side for the entire round, where Talon is going to alternate every side for the entire 1 minute. Inhale it through, and then exhale it, open. Those of you in that high plank right now, I know we're starting to shake. Keep that belly pulled up. If you're taking this option with me, just remember what side you're on right now, because we're gonna switch over in that second round. We don't wanna accidentally do both sides for both rounds, or one side for both rounds. All right, 13 seconds here. Keep those hips pointing down to the ground. If you're in this option with me, those of you in that high plank, you're almost there. 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it up.
All the way to the ding. We're going frog squats. Time to fire up these quads. Set your feet shoulder width apart. Take your elbows, driving your knees out, and you're gonna pump the hips up and down. All that blood's racing right to the quads. Pull those shoulders back. We're moving in 3, 2, 1. There isn't much of a modification here on this one. The modification would be just to decrease the range of motion in that pulse up and down. You can shorten a little bit if you need to based on your mobility. Maybe you go a little wider in your feet. Drive your knees outward, pull your shoulders down and back. Taking the upper trips out of it.
Upper trips.
Long, relaxed neck. And then we pump. This is a lot to do for 1 minute straight. You're really gonna see what you're made of if you got it in you.
Oh.
Keep it up. You gotta embrace the burn because that's what it's gonna take.
Try and keep the weight back in the heels. It's gonna fall forward into the toes and try not to let it. Oh my God.
Lift the chest at the bottom, drop the chest at the top. Almost there. 6 seconds. From here, we're going right into our back on the ground. And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's the longest minute of our lives.
Okay,
onto our backs. You're gonna put your hands under your butt, tuck your tailbones, make sure there's no space between your low back and your mat. Legs come up into the air. We're gonna drop one leg, drop the other leg, and then bring both legs back up. Those of you modifying with me, we're gonna bend the knees. In 3, 2, and 1. So again, if you're taking the bent knee, same thing. Drop your heel, and then lift it back up. This whole time, we're thinking about pulling the belly down towards the spine. The low back should never, ever, ever leave your mat. Make sure we're keeping it nice and tight. We don't want the low back to be kind of tempted to take over here. We want it all in that deep core. So just keep thinking about pulling it down. Woo, halfway. If those of you with the straight legs start to kind of lose it, you can always bend the knees. My goodness, my core is on fire. 16 seconds. Check in with that low back, especially as you start to get tired. Woo. Take the modification when you need to. 8 seconds. For 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna bring it up.
The big finish right here. This is where the heart rate gets its highest. We're going 1 jump squat, 1 burpee. Peel up onto the heels, 1 squat, option. Take out the jump. In 5 seconds, we're moving. Get started early if you'd like. In 2, 1. We go jump squat, burpee, chest to floor, peel up. Use the momentum from that peel to land wide in the feet, on the heels. You set yourself up for success after you go right into that jump squat. Of course, option here. Take it all the way down, peel up, step 1 foot up at a time, and then you can get that air squat. We're just about halfway there.
Best part is, we're going right back to the top after this.
Another option would be go high plank. Don't take it all the way to the ground, and then you can hop up or step up and get that squat.
Woo.
Heart rate should be at 130 beats per minute plus.
All right, 5 seconds.
Round 2.
Oh, okay. We're not going down yet. So we're back to number 1. We have that squat hold with the alternating reverse lunge. No really modifications here. I just want everybody staying as low as you can. All right, we're gonna go in 10 seconds. One more time through all those, and then you are done with your workout. Woo, okay. Here we go, everybody down into that squat. 2, 1, and then start to take those big, wide, alternating reverse lunge. Make sure shoulders are pulled down and back, the bellies are hugged in towards the spine. We're not really rounding out that low back. Nice and neutral, always. Look down, make sure your toes are pointing forward, your knees are right over those toes. So important to make sure your glutes are working. Oh my gosh. Keep pulling the shoulders back. I know it's easy to start to kind of fall forward. 30 seconds, and then we're gonna bring it back down for our crab walks. Right about now, your glutes and quads should be on fire. 20 seconds. Check in with all those little checkpoints. Shoulders back, bellies in, toes forward. 10 seconds. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down.
Oh. All right, second time through our crab walks to tricep dip. Bless you. Get that position. Hands right under the shoulders. Lift the hips a few inches. 7 seconds, we're gonna walk it If you got more space where you're training, utilize it. Then we'll get a few dips. In 3, 2, 1. Pull those shoulders back. Don't let them roll in. You want to try to maintain external rotation in your shoulder. And then if you want a little bit more tricep work, maybe we go 4 to 5. You can lengthen your legs a little bit more. We want that body moving together in unison. Spread those fingers halfway. Woo. And breathe. Strong through the core. We're walking with the heels and the hands. 15 seconds left. Woo. The burn is settling in.
It's been settling in.
We're going right into our sprinter sit-ups. After this, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're already there. Onto your backs. I'll show you that side view. So we're gonna go back to those sprinter sit-ups. Again, I'm gonna go bent knee, feet on the ground, a little bit softer on the core, where Talon is gonna hover his feet probably for as long as he can.
That's the game plan.
Okay, here we go. 5 seconds. So again, we're gonna reach back, exhale up, opposite elbow, opposite knee in 2, and 1. When you crunch or sit up, you still want to think about pulling the belly in towards the spine. We're not really puffing it out. So we're going to kind of crunch those muscles together at the top. As you start to get tired, either drop the heel if you're doing that tough option, or use a little bit more momentum from that upper body to get you up. 30 seconds. Last time we have to see these. Woo! Oh my gosh, I can't even talk, I'm just focused on my own breathing. 15 seconds, you're almost there. We're all working together until that last beat. Go work. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
On fire. If it feels like they're gonna cramp and they're aching and you're trying to gasp for air, you're definitely doing something right. Keep it up. Single leg RDL. We're back at it. Pick the other leg this time around. Stretch your foot. 6 seconds. We're moving. Stay focused, stay locked in. Work on single leg balance and stability in 2, 1. If 1 minute is too long to work on one leg, go 5 reps and then switch sides. You're gonna feel that hamstring stretch, slight bend in the knee, and then you always have that modification to tap the foot and then get the knee drive, taking the elbow to the knee, getting a little bit more core work while we're at it. Shoot that leg back, nice and straight. We're halfway. Try not to open up the heel or the hip, externally rotating the foot. Ideally, send it straight back. If you can't get it all the way up, stop as soon as that foot wants to open. We have 10 more seconds here. We're bringing it down to our mat for our push-up toe touch. 3 seconds, last rep.
Down to the mat. So push-ups from the knees or high push-ups, and then we have those 4 toe taps. Again, 2 options for the toe taps. You can either bring the toe to the hands, or you can bring the hand to the toe. When you lift the foot off the ground, you're gonna lose your balance a little bit. That's why it's a little bit more of that tougher option. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale it down to that push-up, exhale it up. Everybody just really, really make sure that your shoulders are staying away from the ears. Please, please. It's like when you're chest pressing, right? We're not chest pressing with the shoulders, we're chest pressing with the chest. So the same thing as a push-up, you wanna feel the chest stretching as you come down. Especially my ladies, I know we have just not the same musculature up there. So when you're doing them, if you find that high plank to be too hard to really keep your shoulders away from the ears, please drop the knees, do it from the knees, and get that perfect before you start trying to bring the knees off the ground. When you go for those toe taps, just really try and find your balance, or we're leaving those feet behind. You're gonna reach back into that down dog, opposite hand to opposite toe. 15 seconds to go. From here, get ready to bring it up to standing. We're gonna take it back to that 10 overhead shuffle, 2 star jump or jumping jack. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pop it up.
First drip of sweat just hit the mat. I just want y'all to know that I'm out here working. 12 seconds, 10 overhead shuffles, 2 star jumps, nice and big, just like the stars we are. 5 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
3, 2, 1. Stay tall. I don't want you to think about leaning back into that shuffle. Activate the core. Tuck the ribs down and under. Long arms. The goal here is to not let those arms fall as we fatigue. And then 2 of them things. Let's go. Use the modification. Jumping jack as another option. We're halfway. Try not to let those heels hit the ground on those shuffles.
That calves are burning.
That's it. 20. Keep going. Woo. Let that air out, because you need it all. 10 more seconds. We're gonna bring it down to a plank for those T-spine rotations. 3 seconds.
Okay, down to the mat. So those of you taking the T-spine rotation that we were doing in that last round with the leg extended, now we're over to the left side. So left leg extends, left hand onto the back of the head. Those of you taking that full low plank, with the rotation, drop it into your forearm plank, and then we're gonna alternate.
You can always hit that down dog.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So extend that left leg, those of you taking this option, left hand onto the back of the head. Inhale it through, exhale it up, keeping those hip bones pointing towards the ground. We're gonna stay on this side for the entire set. And then of course, Talon is showing you that full plank version. We're down on the forearms, nice 90-degree bend in the elbow. As you open up to the side, make sure those of you in that plank, glutes are squeezed. Everybody listening right now, glutes are squeezed, belly is pulled up. 30 seconds. Halfway through. If you're in this option, try not to open up too much. We still want to keep those hips pointing down like we would in a regular plank. Getting that core work. 20 seconds. No matter what version you're in right now, suck that belly up towards the spine, flatten out the low back. 12 seconds. From here, get ready to bring it up. We're gonna go back to our frog squats, aka our quad destroyers. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you all tell who Zimba's favorite is?
Dad. Coming up next, we have our frog squats. Assume the position, set your feet about shoulder width apart. Squat down, take the elbows, drive them out. We're going in 10 seconds. And then we're gonna pump those hips up and down in 5, 3, 2, 1.
Literally
1 minute.
Giving myself the longest rest.
On the clock here. We're all gonna need it. Those quads are gonna fill up quick with that blood pump. Shoulders are down, long neck. Keep going. Set your feet into your heels.
Why?
Chest up, shoulders back at the top, and then chest down, hips up. Pump it out.
Think happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
That's it.
Happy thoughts.
If you can get through a minute of frog squats, you can do just about anything.
I guess that's not me.
Strong core. Takes a lot. You gotta dig deep. You're gonna make the burning face. You're gonna make the pain face. Just let it happen. Loosen up those muscles in your face while everything else is working hard.
Oh my God.
15 to go. We're almost there. We're gonna go right into our single leg raise and drop. And 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you can collapse to the ground.
Check them out. Make sure they're still alive in there.
Okay, single leg drop to leg raise. So again, we're gonna lower, lower, raise together. Lower, lower, raise together. Either bent knees or straight legs. If you're going straight legs, I definitely recommend putting your hands right under your butt. Make sure your low back is tight to the ground. always. Don't forget. I know I repeat it a lot, but it's important. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bend knee or straight legs. We're gonna lower, lower, raise. Either way, back is tight to the ground. Big inhale, and then big exhale. Raise it up. Woo. Super focused here because the core can be very finicky part of the body. If you're not really focused, you might lose it. You might start to feel the low back taking over. Keep working on pulling the belly down halfway through. Low back tight to the mat. Don't let it lift off. Pull your shoulder blades off the ground if you can. 20 seconds. Woo. Feel that belly burn. 10 seconds, everybody. Keep going. We're right there with you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Guess what? Last exercise. Woo.
Couple big deep breaths because we got our big time finish. 1 jump squat, 1 burpee ratio here for 60 seconds. We want to work for this last minute and then we're done. We can feel accomplished, congratulate ourselves and whoever we're working out with. And 3, 2, 1, 1 minute. She's giving you that option to take out the jump. Just give us the air squat. Chest to floor. Again, use momentum from the ground all the way up. You're gonna do yourself a favor to come all the way back up from the bottom of that burpee.
Go fast, go fast.
Try to land wide in the heels. I see often people hop up onto the toes, really narrow. That's a lot of stress on the anterior knee there. So be mindful when you're coming up from the bottom of that burpee. We have 20 seconds left. Almost there. How many more can we get? All the way. EmPower pack, stay with us. Last rep. 3, 2, 1.
Come here, Zimba.
Yes.
That's it. Nice work, everybody.
High five. Thank you for joining us again.
Nice work, everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and join us every week for new workout videos.
Can't wait to see y'all soon.